Arahang arahoti namena Arahang papang nakare Arahata palang patto Arahang namate namo Samma sambuddha jnanena Samma sambuddha desana Samma sambuddha lokasmin Samma sambuddha te namo Vidya charana sampanno Passa vidya akasita Atita nagatuppanno Vidya charanate namo Sugato sugatattanang Sugato sundaram picha Nibbanang sugating yanti Sugato namate namo Lokaviduti namena Atita nagate vidu Sankara sattamokase Lokavidu namate namo Anuttaro jnana silena Yo lokassa anuttaro Anuttaro ujalokasmin Tang namasami anuttaro Sarati sarati deva Yo lokassa susarati Sarati puja lokasmin Tang namasami sarati Devayakka manussanam Purisa janyate namu Bhagava Bhagava Yunto Bhagam Kilesavahato Bhagam Sansara Muttaro Bhagavanamate Namu Sanasumiran Doratu Verila Lo Satun Sit Sisil Veva Sielu Duk Dom Nas Nivila Daham Swadin Hada Niveva ගැටලු ඉඳ හිට නැගෙන තරමට විසඳුමත් සමග ඒවා සමාදානය සිසිලතිවී ලෝක සාමය උදාවේවා තුනුරුවන් සතු ගුණ බලෙන් ලොව හැම දෙනාටම සැප ලැබේවා වැරදි අදහස් නපුරු සිතිවිලි මෙත් සිසිල් බලයෙන් මැකේවා ලොවට වැඩ ඇති උතුම් ජීවිත බුදු බලෙන් බොහෝ කල් දිනේවා ලෝපුරා බුදු සසුන බැබලී ලෝක සාමය උදාවේවා
Okay. First, I would like to pay my humble respect to Venerable Bhante Devarakita Thero and to Venerable Punyaratana Thero for inviting me to conduct the Paramita Buddhist Vihara YouTube. So, welcome all of you to the Paramita Buddhist Vihara YouTube. Okay, Putta, so now you know the importance of we observing the 5 precepts. What it means is not to behave emotionally, but to take care of our emotions or manage our emotions, that it will not bring any hurt or harm or any damage or any trouble to any other being. So with a loving kind mind, we take care of our behavior. with a loving, kind mind to wanting to take care of others. We take care of our speech and our behavior. So let's make a determination in our mind. Let's keep the 5 precepts, let's guard them like our eyes, and let's behave in accordance with the 5 precepts. And we can start the program by observing the 5 precepts. But first, keep it in the mind that I'm going to uphold these precepts and behave in accordance with the Dhamma. And know that when we behave in accordance with the Dhamma, it brings us a lot of comfort, wellness, peace of mind, and happiness, and it gets us closer to Nibbana. Okay, keeping that good aspiration in your mind, first let's venerate Lord Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa 3 times. And then you can repeat after me to observe the 5 precepts. Okay, you all can switch on your mics, and then if you're sitting in front of the Lord Buddha, you can look at the Lord Buddha and worship, or in your mind you can bring a nice peaceful image of Lord Buddha, and you can think, if Lord Buddha was alive, when I go closer to him, how I would pay respect, how I become humble, be myself, bring myself to humbleness, and how I would pay respect to Lord Buddha. So you visualize that, and you can pay respect to Lord Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa 3 times.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Buddhang Saranang Gacchami.
Saranang gacchami.
Dhammang Saranang Gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang Saranang Gacchami.
Sangham saranang gacchami.
Tutiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami.
Yampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tutiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami.
Yampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tutiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami.
Sangham saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami.
Yampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami.
Yampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami.
Yampi sangham saranang gacchami.
Sarana Gamanang Sampunnang.
Sangham
Panatipata Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhyami.
Mahātipātā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi.
Nadana Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhyami.
Bunnādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi.
Amesu Miccācara Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhyami.
Nesumicchachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Avada viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Savada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Amiraya macha pamadatana viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Ramire Sappamadhatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Nena sading panchasilang dhammang sadukang surakitang katva apamadina sampade tabhang. May you all uphold the 5 precepts and just know that when you uphold the 5 precepts, it'll bring you closer to the Nibbana. So strive on diligence to attain full enlightenment. May you all be well, comfortable, peaceful, and happy. Sukhiya. So Teruvan Saranai Puta. I'm going to wear my beanie because it's getting cold. The bald head is getting cold. So okay. So now we know the importance of not behaving emotionally. So we have made a determination that we will not behave emotionally, but we will manage them, and we use our rational, logical thinking. And whatever the situation we have to face, we don't react emotionally, but we respond with proper thinking and with peace of mind, and we respond calmly. And we, whatever the issue we have, then we decide to we work on as how to solve this problem. So there is a method that Buddha taught us. It's called the Noble Eightfold Path. Walking on the Noble Eightfold Path, or by following the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path, is the way to the ultimate peace of mind. So this is what we need to practice as Buddhists. This is the essence of Buddha's teachings, the Noble Eightfold Path. It gives us the guidance as to how we should think, how we should talk, how we should behave, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, in order for us to manage our emotions and to bring calmness, that peace of mind and happiness to our mind. It is the way to experience the bliss of Nibbana, to get fully enlightened. So first I thought I would like you all to listen to my teacher, Bhante Punnaji. He very recently I listened to one of his talks. It was very nice, very inspiring. So I thought I'll share it with you. I have forwarded that to Ekmini Putta's WhatsApp. So first, let's listen to Bhante expounding on this, and then we can have a discussion, and then after that we can meditate. So all this dana, sila, bhavana is included there. So it's very important from here onwards. Now that you know the emotions are bad and it's not the way to live, and now I hope you have come into terms with that. I hope now you're looking for a way as to how to do this, how to manage our emotions. So this is the way. So there is a lot for us to learn. Learning Buddhism means learning this essence. So from today onwards, we will focus on this because that's the core teaching of the Lord Buddha. So first listen to Bhante Punnaji, and then I will take it from there. Okay? So hope you all will enjoy this talk. Okay, Putta, shall we play Bhante Punnaji's talk? Okay. Now, if we can have a short discussion, the time already is ticking. So I'm sure you may have questions. So if you have any questions, you can ask. So from next week, we can go into depth, looking into the this noble eightfold path, and you all can we can try to understand it deeply, so you can actually practice, incorporate it into your life. Okay. So, is there any questions you would like to ask? Bhante was teaching the Noble Eightfold Path, but they were asking a lot of questions. Well, these his devotees have been with him for nearly 10 years, so they, even though they are Chinese, they know a lot of things because they had that class every week when Bhante is in Malaysia, unless he's overseas. If he's there, they always had that class, I think Monday evenings. So they have learned a lot from Bhante, so that's why they would go into different other matters too, even though it wasn't in that topic. So tell me, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Sure, you should have. Okay, maybe let's go one by one. Let's go one by one.
Okay, so the first on the list is Anuji.
Yeah.
You have any question, Putta?
From the not really, not from when they were explaining about the eight different ways to do it, like to have a harmonious lifestyle and a harmonious perspective.
It's not 8 different ways. It's like a staircase, 8 steps in the same staircase.
Yeah. So does it have to be like in that order, or does
Yeah.
like?
Yes, it's linked. If you don't step into the first step, without stepping into the first step, how we are going to step into the 6, 7, 8 one?
Yeah.
So it's in order.
Okay.
It comes one after another, one after another.
Yeah.
You can't skip.
Yeah.
And it starts with the proper understanding. Samma Ditti is the first step, and it's normally translated as the right view, and that's what Bhante was saying. It's a wrong way to interpret it, translate it. He uses the word harmonious perspective.
Yeah.
We will go through this next week, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it's from that the path begins. Without the real proper perspective, we cannot go into that proper direction, right?
Yeah.
So we have to have the right direction. We have to turn into that. We need to know where we are heading. If you want to head south, you need to, if you want to go to south, you have to head south.
Yeah.
You want to go to the go to south, but if you head north, what will happen? You will never get to south.
Yeah.
So that's like the harmonious perspective is like where you want to head. You have to have that vision, that you have to align yourself. Then only we can get there. So if we want to really free ourselves from all kinds of stress, that zero level stress is attaining the Nibbana. Put it into simple language for you to be able to understand. So first we need to understand what is stress, what is causing stress, how to get rid of it, and what should we do. So that is called the Four Noble Truths. And how to do it is the Noble Eightfold Path. So
Yeah.
first you need to know this before you can start.
Yeah.
That is the harmonious perspective.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you enjoy the talk?
Yep.
Did you understand?
Most of it. I got a bit lost sometimes with the words that were the Pali words,
Right.
but in general, I was able to kind of follow along.
Okay. It's also good for us to get familiar with the Pali words. So I will also use what you can do is bring a book, pen and a book next time.
Yeah.
So when we say a word, you can write and then learn about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of this lot of mistranslations, it's good for us to learn from the original language, like the Pali language, so we won't go wrong. So we are not going to do a Pali class, but here and there, the main word we should know in Pali, so it's easy for you to understand.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So bring a pen and a paper.
Yeah.
Or book. Yeah, keep a book and a pen so we can write down. Okay?
Okay.
Anyone else? Who is the next? Thank you, Buddha, for sharing.
Next is Anupa.
I don't really have any questions.
Okay. Did you understand what he was talking about?
Yeah, most of them.
Okay. Any comments, Buddha?
I found the part about no self really interesting, about how we don't have any control of our bodies. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, Buddha. Anything else you want to share?
Not really.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Next is Chandima.
I don't really have any questions either.
Okay. Did you understand, Buddha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pali words were a little confusing.
Okay. But apart from that,
Yep, I understand it.
yeah, because when he was using the Pali word, he would always say what it means, right?
Yep.
So don't worry about the Pali word because he always used the Pali word but explained what it is, yeah?
Yep.
Good. So we will familiarize ourselves with those words, then it will come naturally to you.
Okay.
Okay, good. Is there anything else, Buddha?
No.
All right. Okay, thank you for sharing.
Next is Jayavi.
I don't really have any questions.
Okay, did you understand, Buddha?
Yeah, it's I
Did
understand.
you,
Yeah. I know.
did you follow what Bhante was saying?
I was kind of a bit confused, I guess.
Yeah. Is it the first time you were joining with us, Bhante?
No, it's not. I wasn't here like last week or the week before, so.
All right, but before you were there. Okay, so we will talk about the Noble Eightfold Path from next week. So I will start from the beginning. This was just for you all to get an idea. Okay?
Yeah.
So hope you can join us next week, yeah? Okay. Any other comment, Putta?
No.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Next is
Next.
Sarika.
Do you have a problem in the mic, Putta? Maybe we come back to him later. Oh, did you switch it on?
No, not yet. Maybe we'll go to Senut and then come back to Sarika.
I didn't have any question.
All right. Did you follow the talk, Putta?
Yeah, I just had a problem understanding the Pali words.
Okay. Don't worry about them. So next week I will go through it with you all. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Who is next?
Next is Sinali.
Yeah, I didn't have much of a problem with following it. It was pretty interesting.
Okay. Good. Any comment, Putta?
Not really. I think the thing about how our bodies shouldn't be a part of like me, if we're talking about like it should just be about the mind aspect. That was something my dad always talked about. So that was interesting to hear it again. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
Next.
Next is Upeksha. Maybe we can try Sarika one more time. Sarika, are you there? No, I don't think that's an answer.
Is Harini gone?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So, okay. What about you, Putta? Would you have anything to say or share?
Oh no, it was and the Hamdara spoke about like the fact that when something is unstable, it's not under our power, and when it's not under our power, it's not mine. And then that's what Sinlinangi said as well. Like the fact that your mind is the only thing you really can have control over. Everything else is just unstable and uncontrollable. And I was interested when they started, like in the question section, when they started talking about how like the Handra spoke about the hand shaking and that causing the shaking of the paper. But that got me thinking about what the bleep do we know? And you know how they were talking about how like what's going to happen in the future is kind of already like there's that, I don't know how to explain it, but is that shaking of the hand, if that's causing the paper to shake in the, like, I guess, does that mean it's causing the paper to shake in the future, but stop being the hand now, will it necessarily stop the paper shaking in the future? Like how does like what amount of good or like good karma that we do in like previous lives, how does it all like amount up to what eventually happens? I think that question started confusing me a little at the end.
Now, whatever the speed we have now, if we are to kind of think about the past, present, and the future, so whatever shaking is here now is a net result of the energy that was just coming from here.
But it has nothing to do with what is to come yet.
But this energy will determine what will happen this way, what it will do next. Sorry. Yeah, what's happening now decides what's happening next.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure what they're talking about the future, but the thing is, with this speed, you can calculate how long, if it's going to be in this speed, how much influence it can have.
I see.
You see?
I do.
There you go. It's like that. But future is not 100% concrete, because if someone changes this, then whatever that prediction will change too.
And can that be an instantaneous thing, like all that had come before kind of becomes of no value if someone makes that instantaneous decision to make a change and like start on this eightfold path? The previous things don't come into effect, or is it?
No, it's because we are here now, we can do what we do now. So what made us to be here was the actions that was done in the past.
Yes.
Didn't get nullified. That's what brought us here.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
First. Yes. I'll ask the questions later.
Okay. All right. So looks like a lot of them have gone by now because it's 4 o'clock for past. So maybe we should stop here today, and we start this from next week. So in the email, just let them know to bring a pen and a paper, or a book is better, right? So they can keep the same book.
Yeah, and it can all stay in one place.
Yeah. So please ask them to bring a book and a pen. So when we are going into the Pali words and important things, they can write down, yeah? I was thinking whether to say, look into this sutta, or because we are using the phone, we can't use the internet suttas. I can't. So I will have a book in my hand and we can go through a sutta. Are you using the phone or the computer?
The computer, Mahin.
Okay, so you all can access internet at the same time, some of you, right?
Yes,
because
I can share this.
We can have a look into a sutta online if you all don't have a book. So I will have a look which sutta might be a good one to discuss next week. It has to be simple and easy to understand. So I will have a look and I will let you know, so you can put it in the email, so they can be prepared. So either I read it or you can read it, or then I can explain, and we can go like that. I think that's better, yeah?
That's a good idea, Mahin.
Yeah, because we need to learn to read the suttas and understand them.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Is there any other questions? If there's no questions, we can stop it here, yeah?
I think most people have left at the moment.
Yeah. So let me share the merits. So whatever the positive energy, the merits that we have made today, so let's share them. May these merits bring causes and conditions for all of you. First, I would like to mention about the Bhantes, and may these merits bring causes and conditions for Bhantes to excel in their paths to Nibbana, and may they be able to do a lot of service to spread the Buddha Dhamma, and may they find good health and long life, and may they attain Nibbana as soon as possible. Also, I would like to share these merits with all of you. especially with Tekmini Putta and Heshan Putta and everyone who is organizing and helping to conduct these sessions, and also with all of you who participated today. May all of you benefit from this merit. May all of your parents, teachers, siblings, relatives, all the family members, may they also benefit from these merits. May you all gain good health, long life. May you all find success in your studies, in your work, and may all your good aspirations come true. And one fine day, may these merits bring causes and conditions for all of you to attain Nibbana. So may you all be well, comfortable, peaceful, and happy. Sukhi hotu. Sukhi hotu. Okay, take care then. I will see you next week. Okay?
Thank you, Mahima.
Take care.
Thank you.